Once a thriving city, Detroit was known for its unique blend of both Art Deco and modern architecture. However, following the horrific riots of 1967, the city of Detroit took a turn for the worse. During the riots, businesses were looted, vandalized, and set on fire. Within 48 hours of the start of the riots, the National Guard and the 82nd Airborne were mobilized. This increased the violence. After 5 days of rioting, 43 people were dead, 1,189 were injured, and over 7,000 people were arrested. To this day, Detroit has never quite recovered. The ruins of the city's past still remain, while new areas of decay still emerge. One of the most famous architectural structures in Detroit is the Michigan Central Station. Completed in 1913 and located at Verner and Lacombe, this structure was built as a replacement after the previous station burned down. Michigan Central Station exemplifies the classical Beaux Arts style of architecture and was designed by the same architects responsible for New York's Grand Central Station. After World War II ended, the station experienced a great decline, as it was no longer used to transport military supplies. Michigan Central Station was sold several times, and sections of the building began to close down, until it finally shut down as a whole in 1988. To restore this landmark would cost over $80 million, a primary reason why it has remained untouched. In April 2009, the city of Detroit voted to demolish the building. However, the National Historic Preservation Act of 1966 prevented the train station from being torn down. For now, Michigan Central Station will remain as a relic of the past. Constructed in 1907, the Packard plant was considered the most modern automobile manufacturing plant in the entire world. It was one of the largest plants in Detroit, almost a mile long, and taking up over 3.5 million square feet. The plant's primary focus was producing the luxurious Packard automobile. During the Great Depression, many plants closed down. However, the Packard plant was fortunate to remain open. Following World War II, the plant's focus shifted to the manufacturing of fighter plane engines. Upon its purchase by Studebaker in 1956, the plant closed and remained as a dormant facility. In the late 80s and early 90s, the plant was used for raves, paintball matches, and illegal activity. Eventually, the Packard plant was partially demolished in 2000 in hopes to evict tenants occupying the space. Multiple fires have also damaged the building, the most recent being in June 2009. With no immediate plans for renovation or reconstruction, for now, the Packard plant will remain a playground for adventurous urban explorers and graffiti artists. Despite slow signs of renewal, the city of Detroit has been in a state of decline for over 50 years. It is estimated that almost 1/3 of all the buildings or lots are now abandoned. Even locations with rich history now lay dormant, as demolition and reconstruction are incredibly costly for a city struggling financially. While more citizens move to suburban areas or out of Michigan completely, Detroit continues into a downward spiral. With the automobile factories outsourcing more labor with an extensive decline of the Big Three, along with political corruption, what will Detroit's future bring?